this kite flicker. So this is how it works. You just put your 2 fingers like this, your thumb and your index finger, and you can take your other hand of your index finger and you can just flick it like that. So you're gonna wanna hold it with this side and you're just gonna flick it like that. So yeah, let's get right into the video. So first things first, what you're gonna wanna do is you're gonna turn the paper this way. Now that you have an ordinary sheet of paper, so what you can do, you're gonna make this ordinary sheet of paper into a square. So yeah, just if you don't know how to make a square out of a regular sheet of printer paper, then you can just follow these steps. If you do, then you can just go ahead on your own. And just crease, and you're going to rotate this way, and you see that you have this extra flap. You're going to turn it over, and you're going to fold the flap until you know that it's lined up with the other edge of the paper. So you're just gonna line it up with that edge of the paper and that, and just crease it as best as you can. And you're gonna wanna crease it really, really sharply. And you're gonna hold this flap and turn it over, and you're gonna fold in this direction. So yeah, we're just gonna go back and forth, crease sharply, and after you do it for a while, you'll be able to tell and feel that it's ready to be ripped. There's 2 ways that you can rip this. You can either rip it with your hands, which I'm gonna do, or you can use scissors and cut it off on your own. So yeah, I think it's ready to be ripped, so I'm just gonna go one more time. And now I can see that I have this extra flap and it's coming up. So now I'm gonna open the triangle, and I'm just gonna do a tiny, tiny tear. Just a little tiny tear. And then I'm just gonna keep going down just by that. Go down and down. And eventually you'll make it. So now I have this extra piece of paper that I won't need, and so I can put it to the side. Or you can throw it away, whichever one. So now you're gonna go back to the triangle and you're gonna crease it. Now what you're gonna do is you're gonna make a fold that goes straight up. And you're gonna crease as sharply as you can. And just crease. Now you're gonna open it up, and you're gonna rotate 90 degrees, and you're gonna do the same thing on this side. And you're just gonna crease really sharply. So now what you're gonna do, you're gonna open it up, and now you can see that we have 2 lines going, one going down and one going across. So we're gonna take this corner and we're gonna take it to this this crease that we made over here. So we're just gonna take it there, but we also have to make sure over here that this aligns with the corner. So we're just gonna crease that at the corner, and you're just gonna crease the whole thing. And you're just gonna go like that. And just crease sharply. Okay, now we're gonna open it up. Now we can see that we have 1 crease going across. Now we can see that we have an intersection right over here, a line going down and a line going across. So we're gonna fold on that intersection. So when you fold up, you'll be able to tell that there's an intersection right there. So you can just fold on that crease and take it to the right and take it to the left. And you're gonna fold as sharply as you can. And just crease it. Okay, now we're just gonna leave it like this. Now we're gonna take this corner, and we can see the crease that we had from before. We're gonna line this edge up with this crease. So we're just gonna line it up as best as you can. And you also wanna make sure that when you fold it, that you're gonna want this corner to be aligned with the center. So yeah, you're just gonna crease as best as you can. Now you can see that we have this triangle right here. Now you're gonna go against the paper that you just creased on, and you're just gonna go like this. Now you can see it's lined up with the center. So we're just gonna crease that. And now we can tell that we have this little crease right over here. So we're gonna take this corner, and we're gonna take this edge, and we're gonna line it up against this crease that we have. So yeah, you're just gonna crease that against with the edge and just crease sharply. Now that you have this, you're gonna fold this edge, and what you're gonna do is you're gonna take this edge over here and you're gonna take it to this line, right, this crease that we made from earlier right here, and we're gonna just line it up with that. And this corner should be right over here, and you're just gonna line it up as best as you can and crease sharply. So just crease it, and now we see that we have this weird type of shape. So now we're going to take this piece of paper right over here, and we can see that there's a crease that we made from earlier right here. So what we're going to do is we're going to fold against the crease. We will be able to tell when we fold against it. We can also see, and we also have to make sure that the paper is aligned with the edge of the paper. And you're just gonna crease it really, really good. Try to get as best as you can. So now we can see that we have this diagonal crease, and we have this piece of paper like this. Now what we're gonna do is we're gonna take this crease that's diagonal, and we're gonna fold against it. You also wanna make sure that this edge aligns with this edge right that we had right over here from before. So we're gonna try to line it up as best as we can, and yeah, just crease it. And now we can see that we have, now that we can see, we can have this, right? We have this, and what we're gonna do now is we can see that we have this line right here. So we can turn it over, and we can see that we have this crease right over here. And so what we're gonna do is we're gonna fold straight up, and we also wanna make sure that when we fold, it goes all the way against to this corner, and it lines up with the edge. And we're just gonna crease it just like this, and crease sharply. And yeah, now you can see if we turn it over that we have this extra flap right here that we don't need. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna turn it this way, and we're gonna just pull this up until we see that this edge of the paper. So we're just gonna turn it like this, and it's just gonna fold straight against there. And it should be like this. Now you're gonna crease really sharply. But before we did that, you should have took this corner and you should have lined it up with this. So what you're supposed to do is you're supposed to get this edge of the paper, align it with the edge of the paper, and you're just gonna fold it. So you're gonna do this, and you're just gonna line it up with the paper. Okay, now we're gonna unfold this, and we're gonna unfold this. Now we can see that we have this crease that we just made. We're gonna fold against this crease like this. And you're just gonna crease it as best as you can. Now we're gonna fold it again, just like how we did before. And we're just gonna open this flap right here. We have this little pocket from before. We're gonna put our thumb in, and what we're gonna do is we're gonna just tuck it in, and just tuck it in slowly by slowly, and it should just go in just like that. So now you can just adjust it, get all the corners and edges creased up. So you're just gonna crease it, all of the edges of the paper and the corners. And yeah, now you can see that you have your kite flicker right here. So the way to flick it is you can see that we have this edge right over here. You're gonna put your fingers like this lightly. You're gonna hold it lightly, and then you're gonna take your other hand of your index finger, and you're gonna hit it like that. So yeah, hope you like this video, and make sure to, if you want, you can subscribe, turn on post notifications, and yeah, see you in the next one. Bye.